30 ferocious moments of birds hunting their next meal animal fight bird fight. Swallowing, nibbling is what angry birds of prey give to their prey. We'd invite you to watch the wind animal fight. The secretary bird quickly spotted a snake crawling on the ground. It immediately used its dance to knock down its prey. The stomping phase of the secretary bird has great damage, take down, and then devour the prey. Of the many families of birds of prey, the secretary bird is the most aggressive. Even though they live on the ground, the cobra, when receiving attacks from the paws of the secretary bird, also collapsed. The secretary bird loves to eat snakes. Animal fight, the appearance of the secretary bird is likened to a combination of an eagle and a stork. The special dance of the secretary bird makes the rabbit painful. This meal is owned by only one person. That's the winner. The mother penguin has done everything in her power to protect her young, but this is a sly predator. The hunter who attacked and trying to pull the mother bird out of the nest. In the end, what the mother penguin feared most happened. She watched in pain as her poor son was devoured by the hunter. From aerial pursuit to ambush tactics, eagles have a variety of hunting strategies that they use to capture their prey. An eagle latches onto a mountain goat at the edge of a cliff using its large wings. It tries to pull the herbivore off the cliff, and it succeeds. The goat tumbles down the steep cliff, hitting sharp rocks on its way down, and it dies instantly. The eagle then flies to the goat's remains, ready to fill its belly. Eagles are expert hunters that subsist on a carnivorous diet. They scout the ground in flight to pinpoint suitable prey. When a fox senses that an eagle is on the hunt, the large raptor soars the skies with its eyes fixed on the prize. It swoops down and lands on the small fox with talons extended, leaving the canine with no chance of survival against such a large bird. Lunch is served for the mighty eagle. Furthermore, eagles are opportunistic hunters that are more than willing to steal prey from other predators. A fox runs across a field with a dead rabbit in its mouth. It spots a threat, and out of nowhere, a large bald eagle attempts to steal the rabbit. The fox holds on tight to its catch and gets carried some distance before the eagle decides to leave the small predator with its meal. This golden eagle has kidnapped a gosling and is returning it to the nest to feed its young. They both consume the gosling while it is still alive. In this case, I suppose the adage, "one man's death is another man's bread," is true. This is the essence of nature. This golden eagle soars above a roe deer its next meal. Despite the deer's best efforts, the eagle swoops in for the kill and clings to the deer's back as the deer tries to flee for its life. The eagle's handler runs alongside the two animals, and the eagle does an excellent job, successfully completing the task. Watch as a large eagle soars over a goat, catches it, and then flies with it before dropping it to the ground and killing it. Then it's off to the races while the eagle feasts. This demonstrates how eagles evolve their strategy for hunting larger prey with less effort. This eagle targets prey and swoops down on a goat perched on a cliff's edge. Both come crashing down uncontrollably, and the eagle is crushed by the goat during the fall, letting go of it. It's possible that the eagle broke a wing during the fall, which would spell the end for the bird of prey. These two eagles have captured a wolf and are holding it down until their handlers arrive to remove it, which is not an easy task. This bald eagle is eating a baby deer. Nature isn't Disneyland, and it's not always pretty to watch, but it is what it is. Bald eagles, like other raptors, prey on a variety of different fish, rodents, birds, and small mammals. This bald eagle grabs a salmon on the fly as it hovers extremely low above the water. It's quite spectacular to watch. The water is freezing, but this eagle is fishing for its dinner. It lets the current lead it and eventually makes the catch. Like all good fishermen, it was patient and paid off. These people were ice fishing and a bald eagle flew right down next to them to steal a 3-pound cutthroat on the Jew jacker. The bald eagle ended up with a nice big meal that will make winter somewhat easier to tolerate. This bald eagle came down like a bomb and killed this rabbit. You can see the eagle taking off with the rabbit clamped in its talons. Hornbills are tropical birds named after their unusually large curved bills, which are sometimes decorated with a large casque, a hollow structure made of keratin. In this video, 2 hornbills are perched on a branch. While one of them eats a lizard, the other one watches, seemingly wondering why it's not getting any food, observing the scene with curiosity. The southern ground hornbill spends most of its time roaming about in groups in search of food. This hornbill prefers insects to lizards, snakes, and tortoises over fruits and seeds. It also hunts mammals like hares, rodents, squirrels, and even small monkeys. The bird slices its meal with its large curved bill and rubs slippery frogs and snails on the ground before consuming them. This video shows that all wildlife is special and rare sightings do happen if one exercises patience. Here you can see an African hornbill catching and eating a lizard with obvious enthusiasm. After spotting a lizard, a gray hornbill hunts the reptile down and can be seen eating it high up in a tree afterwards. A snake was floating in the air, using its tail to wrap tightly around a tree limb, attempting to break into the bird's nest. Although the bird tried to attack the vicious snake with its beak many times, it was unsuccessful. The snake no longer had an eye, and there was blood on its face. The bird repeatedly pecked at the snake's body while the snake continued to open its mouth wide in a threatening manner. In its weak state, the snake could do nothing else to defend itself. The bird grabbed a large piece of the snake's intestines and flew away. After that, the snake could not move and its head was in the mud hole. This video shows a female eagle swooping down on a goose about 400 meters away from the cameraman. The eagle's surprise attack, coupled with the goose's inability to fly fast enough, makes the hunts almost always successful. The heavy prey is then carried to the nearest bank where it can be harvested. However, even after eating, the goose appears to still be alive, which is cruel and disturbing to witness. Afterwards, the prey is disassembled and brought back to the nest, where the eaglets are fed in individual pieces. Many birds benefit from the eagle's hunts, including kites, marsh harriers, ravens, and other birds of prey like crows. In this video, the eagle had recently been catching almost exclusively large fish, but came to hunt for an Egyptian goose. Even though it failed in its initial attempts, it was still something nice to record for the person filming. Wildlife enthusiasts watched as the third-year bald eagle repeatedly swooped and attempted to grab a Canada goose on a lake. The goose dove underwater to avoid being snatched by the eagle, but the bird of prey persisted, making multiple attempts. This went on 8 times until the eagle finally succeeded in grabbing the goose and flying off with it once and for all. So that's it for today. If you liked this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.